I do most of my counseling of patients who have heart disease in Cleveland, Ohio. And my secretary said one day to me, Dr. Esselstyn, would you mind taking this phone call from this woman? She's in tears. So I said, fine, I'd be happy to call her back. Well, I called back and she was not in tears, but she was very distressed. She was 52 years old, had a wonderful husband who was 75, but she was concerned because he'd had enough heart disease that he'd had some stents, and he was taking some nitroglycerin for his chest pain. He was also diabetic, and he could only walk about 25 yards without having to stop because of pain in his calf because of a blocked artery in his thigh. And I said, well, that really isn't a problem. Why don't you just do what people from California always do? Just take a plane and fly to Cleveland, and we'll go over this and we'll get it resolved. Oh, no, I could never do that. Why is that? Well, she said, I'm deathly afraid of flying. I'll never be able to fly to Cleveland. So I said, all right, then let's do this. You sit down, and for the next hour, she was taking notes. These are the foods that must never, ever again pass your husband's lips. On the other hand, these are the foods that are going to absolutely bring this artery back to where it should be. And those are, and I'll just say them much more rapidly for you than I would for her because you're standing up and you're alert and you're bright, and it's what? Bok choy, Swiss chard, kale, collards, collard greens, beet greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, Napa cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, cilantro, parsley, spinach, and arugula. And so the conversation and the instruction left then, and I said, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be out in California in about 5 weeks from now. Any chance that you could see me when I'm in San Diego? Oh, yes, we can easily drive there. All right. In that case, we hung up, and I let it go. But I got a little nervous after 3 weeks that maybe they wouldn't arrive there. So I called her back, and 3 weeks later, and she was in tears. And I said, Nariman, would you share with me what's going on? Oh, she said, I can't thank you enough. My husband no longer takes nitroglycerin. He's lost 12 pounds. He stopped taking his insulin, and now he walks without pain. Then I said, all right, well, that seems to be okay. How about sharing with me, what has he been eating these last 3 weeks? Just as you said, all this man gets is bok choy, Swiss chard, kale, collard greens, beet greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, Napa cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, cilantro, parsley, spinach, and arugula. So then with great wisdom I said, well, now it's time. That was the break-in phase. Now we're going to have to add a little oatmeal and some beans and rice and other things. But the point that I'm making is that there is such as what you're learning today, what you're learning with the leadership that Whole Foods is going to take to this planet, is the fact that there's such an incredible power in nutrition for really bringing about the death knell of these common chronic killing diseases. It's never going to happen through a pill or never going to happen through a procedure, but it will happen when we in the medical profession and otherwise and our allies have really we echo back to our core beliefs and a basic reverence for humanity to show them the lifestyle that will protect them from having these illnesses. Thank you.